Hello there ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another video of Gaming in Linux. This time around I'm showcasing Black Mesa, which is a fan-made recreation of Half-Life 1. The game was finally ported to Linux on the 28th of October in beta form. The game is currently in early access and has been in development for many years. Windows users can also have a free version which they can download and play for free and have had access to since 2012. I may as well say it now before droning on about the game. In its current form, it is not complete. It is missing the last few missions to the game, but they intend on adding them soon. Like I said before, the game is still early access. So, Black Mesa was built and founded upon the fact that Half-Life Source didn't live up to its full potential. Black Mesa, however, is being built from the absolute ground up, which is why it has been such a long process. It's not just reskins of maps in Half-Life, they recreated the whole thing. It's super impressive. The idea is basically to remake the storyline of Half-Life with a nice shiny new Source engine, new models, new maps, textures, soundtrack, and I think the one that impressed me the most, the voice acting. The voice acting team for the game were formed with the help of the community for the game, so they basically got members of the forum to send their recordings in, impersonating any character from the game, and the dev team narrowed them down based on the similarity of the original voice and the quality of the recording. To date, over 6,500 lines of unique dialogue have been recorded and choreographed. That's insane. So, moving on. If you aren't aware of what Half-Life is, it's a first-person shooter originally released way back in 1998. You take control of Gordon Freeman, who I can strongly assume everyone has heard of by now. The game featured no cutscenes, which at the time was a strange choice, as the story was told through scripted sequence when you had full control of Gordon, whom never actually speaks himself. The majority of the game is based in Black Mesa, which is a scientific research facility, where your aim basically becomes escaping here when an experiment you're involved in goes terribly wrong. The original Half-Life game won over 50 PC Game of the Year awards and is still to this day considered one of the greatest games of all time. Black Mesa also has an online mode, which doesn't exactly have a lot of people on it at all. I've encountered about 3 people maximum, and the deathmatch I was on had a lot of balancing issues and spawned you in a lot of awful places equipped with just a pistol. Expect to be killed a few times upon spawn. I did enjoy it a little bit, to be fair. There is much room for improvement. Okay, so if you want to play Half-Life 1, you have the choice of playing the original Half-Life 1, Half-Life Source, or Black Mesa, which are all native to Linux. So this part, I really wanted to compare all 3 of them side to side, to showcase the huge differences. As you can tell, Half-Life Source didn't really bring much to the table in regards to upgrading the graphics. People were expecting it to be on par with Half-Life 2, I think. The audio wasn't particularly improved in Half-Life Source either, and as you can tell, this is only the first part of the game, and Black Mesa looks completely different already. So graphically, the game is stunning. What the guys who are developing this game have done is a mind-boggling feat. Everything from the small details to the full-level redesigns, they have done wonders with one of the best games ever. Personally, I love this. I've kept a keen eye on Black Mesa through the years, but never thought of dwelling into it. But now it's released on Linux, I may finally fully play through Half-Life 1, once they update the game to have the Zen levels, that is. Yep, that's right, I haven't fully completed the first Half-Life yet. I know, shame on me. I feel obliged to, really, as I wait for Half-Life 3 to arrive, after completing Half-Life 2. Yeah. Looking at the Steam reviews for this game as well, it seems that it does the original game justice, and it seems the massive effort the devs have put into this game have definitely paid off. I see that a few people are quite disappointed still that the game isn't fully completable without the Zen levels, and I can understand their frustrations, especially if I reached a part of the game myself. Hopefully the Zen levels being added to Black Mesa doesn't become another Half-Life 3 kind of joke. The game has a sort of funny side to it as well, which I love. I mean, look at the microwave. Seems there's a little guy stuck in there. Better let him out, right? Whoops. Guy asks for a toilet paper. Give the guy toilet paper. Profit. I would definitely recommend this game, whether you played Half-Life 1 originally or even if you're starting the game fresh, like myself. Like I say, just be aware the game isn't fully completed. It's why it's in early access after all. Anyways guys, rate and subscribe for future Linux content, and peace all out. See you later.